Hi, Dan Montecalvo from Tascam here at NAMM 2015. I want to show you a few of our new products. Right here we have the US-2x2 Interface. This has recently been, it's a new design for us, designed by a very famous design house. If you notice, when it sits on a table, the front panel is lifted slightly off the table. Most interfaces have controls either on the front or on the top, so you're either looking down like this to control it or looking on the top to adjust your inputs. But this raises it off the table, really nice biocell panels. This is a 2-in, 2-out interface, and all the interfaces I'm going to show you ship with Cakewalk Sonar Light and Ableton Live Light. We'll go to the 4x4. Same format, nice biocell panels lifted off the counter or the table, and it's 4-in and 4-out. Our interfaces also still have MIDI and USB out. The 4x4 comes with a power supply. The 2x2, the power supply is optional, but you will need the power supply if you're going to interface this with an iPad. Soon to be released is our 16x08. So there's 16 in and 8 out. Once again, it's mic pre's on the front and 2 line ins on the front. The rest of the line ins and line outs are on the rear of the unit. We're still using MIDI. USB out, of course, still ships with the same software. Now, this unit ships in the box with the biocell side panels, but we also include 2 rack mount adapters so you can stick it in a rack if you like. Now the prices on these, the 2x2 is $149, the 4x4 is $249, and the 16x08 is $299. We also have, Tascam has had handheld recorders for quite a long time. We're very famous for them. And one thing about Tascam handhelds is every control you ever need is on the outside of the box. It's not menu intensive, you don't have to dig to a menu. We're going to start with our 2-channel recorder, XY microphones on the top, a very simple user dial, similar to a digital camera, which is really good for novice users. Makes it really easy to just turn it on and go. And the other new model is the DR44WL. Now both of these models are very unique because they create their own Wi-Fi hotspot. So you can control these devices with a free Tascam app. You can control start and stop. You can actually remotely control levels. So say if you're a musician or you need to record something that you don't have an operator, you can put this in a remote location, like say put it in the audience, go on stage, and one of the artists can use their Tascam app and control the unit. And you can also, at the end of the recording, transfer your files from the unit to your iPhone or your Android device, and then upload those files to SoundCloud, Facebook, Twitter, Foursquare, without using cables. You can still use cables to download your files to a computer, but that's one feature about the Wi-Fi. You connect to the phone using a Wi-Fi network and a password, transfer files and control the unit remotely. And the prices on these, the 2-channel is $149 and the 4-channel is $299. Another new product is a plug-on micro recorder. Now this will work with any dynamic microphone or battery power condenser mic. It's very feature laden. There's a low cut, there's a limiter, actually has dual recording mode also. You can turn on the dual recording mode and record 2 files, one at normal level and one 6 dB down, so you have a safety track in case there's not expected loud noise. The unit also has a headphone jack so you can monitor the output. And there's an IR function, so if you have multiple units, you can use this as a master and copy the settings to your other DR10Xs just by push of a button. Price is $179, uses a micro SD card and a small AAA battery. Very, very useful. It's great for interviews. It's great for quick run and go, like for news organizations. Stick it on a mic, do your interview. You've got the file right here. DR10X. This is the DR680 Mark II. Now we've had the DR680 for quite a while, but we've made some improvements to the DR680. We've updated our preamps with much better mic pre's. We've made the dynamic range higher to 60 dB, so you can actually take a lot more input signal than the older models. We've updated the internal clock. For those people that use audio with video, with the older DR680, after time, the audio and the video, it'll start to drift in time. So we've updated the internal clock, so now it's more precise, it's a lot easier to marry your audio to video in post. We've also added, which is famous in all of our handheld recorders, the dual recording function. So now you can use channel 1, and then channel 2 internally becomes the safety channel. So you can take channel 1, channel 3, and channel 5. Oh, by the way, channel 5 and 6, these are TRS connectors, but there's also phantom power available. But as far as the safety mode, channel 1 and channel 3 and channel 5, you can record 3 channels with 3 channels of respective dual recording. So that's very, 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 very nice feature, especially for a lot of people doing video with audio. Oh, and the price is $599, same price as the DR680 is right now. It's our DR680. About a year and a half ago, we introduced the DR60D Mark II. About a year and a half ago, we introduced the original DR60D, and we've made some improvements. We've updated our input jack connectors. These are much higher quality connectors. We've updated the mic pre's, and we've added an extra gain stage. The older model had a low and a high gain stage. Now we have a high plus, which gives it an extra 12 dB of gain, making it much more friendly to using dynamic microphones. There's a lot more gain there to use. And the price is $199. It's available now. And a brand new model. This is the DR70D. This has the older DR60D Mark II has 2 XLR inputs. This actually has 1, 2, 3, 4 XLR inputs. It's an all metal construction, very, very easy to operate. Operates on 4 AA batteries. They both take SD cards, and the price on this is $299. You know, you can mount the camera to it, or you can take this device, this mounting device off, and use it in a bag as just a standard field recorder. And also new to this show, just introduced at this show, are brand new 2-way powered reference monitors with a 5-inch Kevlar woofer and a silk dome tweeter. Volume control on the back, IEC cable, balanced and unbalanced input. Very, very nice piece, $149 a piece. Very nice speakers. Stop at the booth and listen to them.